Hello everyone, this is Dan Gramza and welcome to Gramza Market Studies for Friday, December 18th. In this stock index, the NASDAQ really backed off as the other ones did as well. I don't look for a strong move here to the downside. Two things we need to keep in mind is what happens in Europe price action wise for the NASDAQ market and also what goes on with crude oil and the US dollar. Let's take a look right now at what we do expect to see for Friday. A downward movement with the shadow on the bottom. I'm looking for buyers to come in late in that session. But let's take a look at the dollar. We can see here that the US dollar stronger against the euro. I look for a sideways move. The market's going to stop, I think, and catch its breath. That would be the behavior we would look for. In the interest rate markets, well, the 10-year notes, you can see that we did bounce back up above this bullish level, and the difference between the bullish and bearish level in that market is $312.50. The next bearish level here is at 126.02 in that market. I look for a down move today, but not a dramatic move to the downside in that market. And I'm also looking for gold to stop and catch its breath. You know, we see a market that did get weaker. Again, there's just no strong case, even though it wants to go higher, to get foul through here. And that's what I think we're going to see the continuation of. A market that I'm not bullish at these levels, for example. Now, silver, on the other hand, did trade through its bearish level, and the difference between the bearish and bullish level in that market is $400 a contract. From my point of view, I look for silver to be a sideways move in today's action. But when it comes to crude oil, I don't think we're done yet. I mentioned, I think that was in the advanced video, about the idea of looking at $34 a barrel. I still don't think that's out of reach. In the grain, soybeans firmed up a bit. We got to move above that bullish level. The difference here between the bearish and bullish level is $950 per contract in that market. I don't look for a dramatic move to the upside, but about a 6-cent move there. Corn. Also, the difference between the bearish and bullish levels in that market is $150. I don't look for a big move up either. I think this market's going to stop and catch its breath. I feel the same way when it comes to wheat. I don't see a reason for any of these grains to sustain a move to the upside. And that concludes today's market studies. Thank you for being with me, and I'm looking forward to being with you again. As always, take care.